done. You have that outdoor furniture you've been meaning to paint. You're like, I gotta paint it, but I don't wanna get a brush and I don't wanna get a roller. I got that fence. I don't wanna make a mess. This is how you're gonna do it. This is from Wagner, the #1 manufacturer in spray painting products. The Wagner Flexio 2000 paint sprayer. No brush, no roll. It's smooth, it's easy, and you're using less paint. This is really remarkable on how quickly you can get that deck painted, that fence painted, that shed painted. And I want you to look at the retail value on this. If you're gonna go out and purchase this in retail, it's gonna be about $171 today. On a weekly deal drop, $99.95. Your flexible payment is less than $20. And we're seeing Linda Lyday right there very easily paint this door that has all these different crevices and all these different little notches in that door, which would be so hard to get a paintbrush in there. And she's almost halfway through and she just started. Linda, how are you?
Hey, Ty, how are you?
Oh my goodness. I would not want to take a brush to this because I would never get inside all those little notches.
Have you ever painted a door?
Oh yeah, not well.
Do you remember like doing it with a brush and how much it drips if you do it with a roller?
Right.
You're dripping all of these like different areas right in here, right around that molding, this detail work. What happens when you put, everybody knows what that's like. And by the way, how many of you can do a door in this amount of time? Now look at that.
Did you just see that?
Professional
Were you guys
finish.
watching that professional finish?
Right.
Incredible.
Using less paint, in less the time, it'll paint at least 5 times faster, a roller, a brush. Wagner is the #1 brand, in paint sprayers and for consumer paint sprayers in the world, and for good reason. First of all, it's super fun, right? This is literally, let me come over here because I want to show you. Let me put this over here. Let me show you on a wicker chair. Do we all know what that would be like? How many of you would really mess up a brush?
Right.
Because you're poking in there and everything. Right. So this is what you're gonna love about it. You know, you just have fun. This is super easy. One of the things that I love about the Wagner paint sprayer and all of their paint sprayers, this one in particular, there's so many controls. There's so many ways that I can adjust the actual air flowing through it, the paint flowing through it. Look how easy this is. Now, of course, I might spend a little bit more time getting in there, and I'll come over here.
Oh, I can't imagine doing this with a brush, Linda. There's no way.
Look how fun that is.
Look how quick.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Friday. This is why Wagner takes the pain out of painting. Honest to goodness, right? This is why this is so fun, because you see instant results. Now, what the Wagner will do, it atomizes the paint, right? So when you have this, let me just show you over here. Okay, this, when I say it is paint on demand, there's no on button. It is a trigger, right? So a trigger is what's gonna start this. So when I pull this trigger, this is how the paint goes. Now, if you look up on top here, this will do the air. Notice this is the turbine and it's creating a lot of wind. Low would be stains, high would be latex. You can put chalk paint, oil paint, milk paint, all kinds of paint. So that's your air. Now, to adjust how much paint you're pushing out, you have this dial here. And every paint is kind of different, right? So you're gonna play with that. Now for the fan, you notice like how wide this is gonna go. So you have this dial too, narrow, wide, and anywhere in between. And this is kind of neat, just so you know, just to remember this. It's kind of intuitive. So if I'm gonna go up and down, I'm gonna spray up and down. I keep this up and down. If I'm going to spray sideways, I go here. And if I wanna do a little round detail, I do it on the angle.
That's
that
great.
Easy.
The adjustability on this thing is really remarkable. You can really dial into exactly what chore you're doing, right? Maybe it's different for the door as it is for the wicker furniture, as it is for the shed, as it is for the fence. You're able to dial it right in and get those chores done. So if you're shopping with us this morning and you have that fence or that shed or that wall or that furniture and you've just been putting it off because you think about a brush, you think about a roller, and it just makes your head spin and you don't want to do it, this is your opportunity on a weekly deal drop. Again, go out and retail. This is about $171 out in retail today. On a weekly deal drop, we've got this to under $100. We also have it on 5 flexible payments as well. 5 flexible payments today. Get this out to you. You can get those chores done. And you know what? Here at HSN, we give you 30 days to try anything out. So how many chores can you get done in 30 days before you even have to decide if this is right for you or not? Get it home, give it a try, take a look at that fence. It can make such a difference, Linda, just that paint job, right? Just that nice, smooth, professional finish. Sometimes that's all we need.
So I have a lot of fencing at my home, right? And I use this stain, very similar to this. If I was to roll it, do you know how much paint I would use? You're using such little paint. And what happens is that not only are you using less paint, but it's drying faster. So as you're spraying this, that air is going right on it and starting to dry it immediately.
Right.
Because it atomizes the paint, it makes it very fine, and it gets into, you know how porous wood is, right?
Oh, right.
Wood is so porous that, you know, if you're rolling it in, maybe something, a little piece of wood is like going like this and you can't get in there.
Right.
That's what's great about the sprayer.
Yes.
But it's so quick.
Right.
I painted my entire fence so quickly.
Yes, this is like that if you've seen like airbrushing, airbrushing and like maybe it's painting or artwork or even makeup is airbrushed on now. It's the way to do it because you have that control, you have that professional finish. And did you have a chore like this at home?
Yeah.
Do you have where you got to get behind, forward, there's cracks and crevices?